Yo, good morning. Market's just opened. Oh, nice. My 5-minute chart's on a 4-point range. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just getting everything set up here. 1 second. Gotta turn my copy trading on. All right. What's up, Mitch? Good morning. Chris, good morning. Ryan, good morning. Ride the wave. What's up? Insane Grind, good morning. Ace, good morning. Other Ryan, good morning. Tack Cole, what's up? Skid Steer, good morning. Austin, good morning. John, what's up? Jan, Panda, Alpha Equities, good morning, guys. All right, welcome. Happy Tuesday. News on the session. We've got nothing during the stream. We got meeting minutes, FOMC meeting minutes at 1 o'clock. Shouldn't do too much with just the minutes, no press conference. Tomorrow we got jobless claims. I will not be streaming tomorrow, I don't think. Or Thursday, the market's, or when is the first? Thursday, market is closed. I don't think I'm streaming the 31st with the holiday. Friday is still up in the air, but leaning on a no. We'll see how it plays out. If you haven't, make sure you press the thumbs up button down below. Important news, chat. We're going to the championships, baby. I beat Desi. With a third string, my third string tight end coming in big with 13 points out of the projected 5.6. And Nakua puking on his. I was a 85% underdog. My chance of winning was 15%. We came out on top. We're going to the championships, baby. First place is either getting $9,000 or $10,000. Second place is either getting $3,000 or $4,000. I don't remember the actual breakdown, but I'm guaranteed a minimum of $3,000 right now. My buy-in was $1,000, and I won a $500 side bet one of the weeks. So, looking like $2,500 minimum profit. And I will be playing Kyle, smear the damn queer. I really need Kittle to not be hurt. Let's see what happens. Offer him a chop and split the 14K. I don't think he's going to want to do that. He thinks that he's going to win. He's been very, very talkative that he's going to win. But we'll see. I'd be okay with a split. I mean, either making 10 grand to 7 or 3 to 7 is a win either way, in my opinion. But chat, this is the very first season that I've ever cash flowed a fantasy league. This is the first season I've ever been in the playoffs. This is the first season I've ever been in the championships. This is the first season I've ever not donated to the championships. Very exciting. ChatGPT gave me an overall ranking of 9th in the league projections. So I am smarter than AI. And we're sitting at VWAP, which means I've got 10 minutes until I am green-lighted to trade. And it's time for some kind of hard golf. Par 36. That's a hard shot. Oh, yes. Dang, too much still? Should I be pounding that through? This is a hard shot. Answer is yes. Dang. Oh, thought for sure. This is a hard shot. I'm not quite sure what to do, actually. A little bit more than that. Dude, how are you supposed to do that? What am I missing here, chat? Okay, so that's not possible either. Oh, I like that upright quarter shot. It's gotta be perfect. That was almost perfect. About 55. I used a lot of shots just then, but overall. Yeah, the last part was tough. All right. I got 4 minutes till I'm green line to trade. We'll see what today brings. We are inside yesterday's value area. Floating control at 700. Overnight lows down at the 80s. Value area low 70. Prior low 650. This currently feels prime for some chop, but we'll see. All right, chat. The keyword is Apex. You type in Apex into the chat, you will be automatically entered into a raffle for a free Apex account, any size of your choosing, just like we did last week. If you win, you will DM me on YouTube a picture of your YouTube studio or your channel ID or whatever so I can confirm it's you. I will run this for a minute and then we'll go from there. And I'll pick it live. Good luck. Also, Apex is 90% off right now with code TBM. 90% off. So if you've been looking to stack 20 accounts going into the new year, if you got a New Year's resolution of 90 accounts, good time to do it. I trade 90 of the 50K, or I trade 20 of the 50K accounts. 50Ks are my favorite. Kind of personal preference. There's a little bit of math behind it. But for me, I love the 50s. You also must like the stream in order to win. You must like the stream. Right now we have 150 participants. You must like the stream in order to win. That is a rule. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? If you are picked, you must enter into the chat. Toadster, you need to write a message, Toadster12. Type a message in the chat. I don't know why this is in Spanish today. I need to write a message in the chat to accept your winning, or else it will pick someone else. And then Toadster, you will DM me on Discord. To DM me on Discord. My name is up here. You can just send me a message, okay? All right, GG's Toadster. Send me a message on Discord. I will send you a code that you put in the coupon code section to win your account. Happy Tuesday, everybody. All right, back to VWAP. Little sweep of the overnight lows. And try to push the highs right now. Maybe. What you playing for New Year's Eve? I'm not sure. We'll do something with the kids at like 7 o'clock. Most of our friends are out of town. Like, basically, so many people we know, there's like, I don't know, 4 couples or something that are all in Mexico right now on different vacations in Mexico, and it just sounds so nice. Got a wick test that just fired off, 30 points lower on a little sweep through VWAP. It would be interesting if we got down there, but I just don't think we do. We'll see. Reminder, Toadster, you need to send me a message on Discord so I can DM you your code. Looks like we're going for the overnight highs. We all got drunk last night and booked a trip to Vegas. We're from the UK. That's epic. Those are the best trips, though. The quick, last minute, no real thought out plan, trigger pull is the best, in my opinion. I love doing stuff that way. Tripwise. And you just kind of figure it out when you get there and you just have a great time. Yeah, Mr. Maddock, we've had an indicator for like 3 years for it. 2 years, 2.5 years. All right, Toad, I got you. Currently going from UK to Miami, a few nights there, then off to the Caribbean. Nice. Caribbean weather's going to be a little better than the UK weather right now, huh? Love your patience. What's the trick to not take random trades? Take enough random trades in your life that you understand how stupid it is to take them. I'm not even kidding. Literally, if you do something enough times that proves very clearly that it doesn't work well, or it doesn't work well enough, you just kind of stop doing it. Or it makes it a hell of a lot easier to not do it. Obviously, we all have moments of lapse, right? It's very easy in trading to have moments of lapse. But sometimes you need I was talking with a guy last night. Sometimes you need a little humbling experience in trading to remind you of what you should not do so that you can do what you should do. Negative reinforcement for a good cause, basically. Yeah, in some capacity, right? Like, it becomes a lot easier to do something if it hasn't, like, to not do something if it has a negative correlation with your dopamine and all the other things that train our brain, right? You just kind of stop wanting to do that. And instead, you then train your brain with being patient, having a winning trade afterwards. That's a good dopamine hit. That's what your brain remembers. That's what you learn how to do, right? Chemically speaking. But it's hard to go against the data when the data's in your face. Got top of the hour here in 5 minutes, chat. Did not go down for the wick test yet. I think I would like to see us sweep the overnight highs and then figure out if we're going to come back into VWAP or not. I mean, that's what we did with the lows, right? We swept the lows, came back to VWAP, pushed it a little bit. Now the question is, are we going to chop out or not? Which means, do we sweep the overnight highs and come back inside of value area from yesterday? Or do we rotate it? Or are we going to actually push? And that is another thing. Someone asked how it's like easy to be patient. You think through those scenarios and it's like, okay, at this specific spot, does it make sense to do anything? If I'm kind of waiting to see what happens at the overnight highs, does it make sense to get into a trade before that happens? The answer is no, right? It becomes a lot easier to sit on your hands and wait and kind of see which scenario is going to play out. Because if we sweep the overnight highs and we start coming back down and we break below, I think a rotation of VWAP makes a lot of sense. So I can take that trade, right? And obviously today, I mean, we got a holiday. It's basically still holiday week after yesterday. A lot of people just take Christmas through the New Year off. Friday, we should start seeing better volume. Monday of next week should be totally back to normal. Or very close to it. So it's still kind of a bad time to trade right now, to be perfectly honest. Okay, there's a sweep of the overnight highs coming into 80. We got liquidity higher through 820 or so. Yesterday's high. Or yesterday's IBA, excuse me. Will time invalidate the wick test? Yes, for me, the wick test is only valid for the very next candle. So now it's not a true wick test at this point. It's an untested wick in some capacity, which could still be worth firing off at. But the true wick test is a next candle situation. So we have you have the wick high, you have the engulfing candle. That next candle, this candle right here where my mouse is where the wick test fires off. This is where it's valid. After this candle, it's no longer valid technically, in my opinion. After that, it becomes a potential spot for a rebound on an untested wick, but it's not as solid necessarily of a setup. Can't wait for price action to get back to normal. I'm very excited to see what Q1 does this year. Q1 last year, or this coming year, I guess. 2026, I'm excited to see Q1. Q1 of 2025 was my least favorite quarter one the last lot of years. And I'm excited to see if we're back to a normal Q1. I historically love Q1. This last time was crazy with all the volatility from the elections and everything else. The trade war stuff. I'm excited to see, hopefully, a more normal Q1. Sure, you've been asked this a lot already, but what do you think of the impact of New York Stock Exchange opening the whole work week in 2026 is going to be? Not much, at least for what we're doing, because futures trade 23.5 already. Maybe there's a little bit more volatility in the overnight session. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's kind of it to me. But don't expect much change in my day-to-day. Want to completely eradicate orb traders though? Meaning opening range breakout off of the 830 open? My opinion, no. We'll obviously see how it plays out, but at the end of the day, it's not like, I don't think at least. It's just an overnight trading session, right? I don't think that, I still think there will be a powerful 830 open. That's obviously speculation. Right? Who knows? Maybe the 830 open doesn't do anything anymore, but I really don't see that being true. Do you think it's worth looking at the charts tomorrow? I don't, and I won't be. But obviously it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. I just refuse to trade holidays. And New Year's Eve is a holiday, in my opinion. I'm not trying to trade and do something dumb and then try and celebrate that night, and having done something dumb during the day, it's just like not worth it. When next week everything is backfiring like normal. Just gonna enjoy time off. We don't get a ton of it with trading, as is. Okay, coming back underneath the overnight highs, right around yesterday's Valley area high. An engulfing candle here a little bit.
I come from a mine and get surrounded by wood always. Everyone uses me. What am I?
I was gonna say water, and then I started looking at the chat and they're saying a pencil, and that makes sense. I'm so bad at riddles. East Kentucky women.
Pencil lead. All the best wishes, everyone.
Boris, have a great new year. Thanks for the joke and the riddle. Delta's a little heavy. I honestly think a 50 short is pretty interesting. Kind of depends on how we close out. Whatever this is, actually. 54, I think, is interesting. Kind of depends on how we close out. Delta's heavy. We swept the overnight highs. I like the idea of it ranging back in. Let's see, if I have this order. Yeah, I think I like this. This would be basically like a retrade into overnight highs, a little sweep of 50. Stop if we at 10 points, basically. Essentially, if we flip the prior high or the high on this candle. Delta's heavy. I don't know if I get this fill. I kind of think I don't with how this has been moving. It kind of doesn't really do retests super well recently, or yesterday and today. It doesn't really feel like it's been retesting super well. So I don't know if I get this fill, but I do like something like this. With Delta being heavy, kind of looking back into VWAP. We just got point of control up here at the highs also. Got 45 seconds left on this candle. I think in a perfect world, we close here at point of control and then kiss up, touch me, all right. Kiss up and fill the order at 53.5, and then you only get back down. What's really going on, Matt? Yeah, valid. This could also be a green light algo situation. Touched her. God. Yeah, see, it just ends up making the move. It like doesn't retrace at all. It just kind of just does it.
Naughty.
Something about the British girl saying that is just a little extra. God. That was tough. All right, chat. Keyword is touchy. Give away another free Apex account. Any account size that you want. Keyword is touchy. If you win, I'll do the raffle on screen. If you win, you need to type to accept it and then message me on Discord with your YouTube channel ID. That's it. If you don't-
Meet emoji, meet emoji, meet emoji, LLLLLL.
Where's this coming from? Oh, I didn't even see that dono. Thanks, Ryan. In order to win, you must have pressed the thumbs up button on the screen or on the stream. You need to like the video in order to win. You need to type in touchy in the chat to get auto in, as well as press the thumbs up button. Run it for another minute or so. And then when you win, if you win, you need to DM me on Discord so I can send you the code. You just put that code into the coupon code section and any account size that you pick will be free. It's 90% off of code TBM if you do not get selected. You're looking to get 20 accounts into the start of the year. Good time to do it. All right, big block at 750, 460 up at 49. I don't think I'm gonna get the fill here. Good luck to the participants. Alex, 87able. Type something in the chat that says like I accept or just any message in the chat. If you don't do that in the next 50 seconds, it will auto select someone new. But if you type in the chat and you accept it, then you can DM me on Discord and I will give you a new code for any Apex account size that you want. All right, perfect. So message me on Discord, Alex. The giveaway is done. Gary, what's up? All right, Chad, in honor of Gary being here. In honor of Gary being here, you can do, keyword Gary. Keyword Gary for one more giveaway. Any account size you pick, if you get selected, you DM me on Discord with a picture of your YouTube channel. As always, you need to press the thumbs up button. If you are trying to enter, you need to press the thumbs up button as well. Drum roll. Danny, VK7ZV. Danny, VK7ZV, you need to type in I accept in the chat, claim your prize, and DM me your YouTube channel picture on Discord. Congratulations on your Apex account. If Danny does not type in the next 20 seconds, it will auto-select someone new. OMG. Didn't auto-select, but we're picking someone new. You gotta type in. Look you, M2C. Type in the chat. Look you, M2C. Your time is ticking. If this is your username, you need to type it in the chat and say you accept it. Okay, they did not accept it either. We are running it back for a third time. If you get selected, you must say you accept in the chat. All right, Ave. Ave, what boy? Congratulations, maybe. You must type in the chat to accept it and message me on Discord with your YouTube channel ID. There we go, I see him, he's here. GG's, Ave. All right, message me on Discord. All right, trying to lug down again. Sellers look pretty nice. You're supposed to, Abe, but I already messaged you. It's all good. All right, nice little doji on the 5-minute close there. Man, I wish Delta wasn't puking so hard. I feel like like an 85, 87 buy here is low-key kind of interesting. It gave us 50% retrace of the wick. We're sitting on point of control. I'm gonna look at the 1.5. I don't know if I get the fill. Based on how everything has been going, I assume I don't get the fill. But little 10 minutes of chop here, so playing the bottom of the little chop range. Delta's not getting as smacked as it has been getting. Rotation to VWAP is what I think is interesting, but again, I just kind of don't think I get the fill. Feels like it's too much to ask for to get a pullback in any capacity. We'll see. Leave it up till we break out. Oh. Yeah, it just pushes out. I think we got like, what, 5 points away from getting filled? 4 points away from getting filled. Making its move up into VWAP, most likely. Later, Art. Happy New Year. See you in 2026. See you next year. Classic dad joke. Yeah, we're just not getting any pullbacks at all, really. I guess that 50% retrace of the wick off the doji is like fair game, but didn't love it. There's VWAP. These types of days are just low volume, low volatility. We're not really getting whippy. It's just kind of directional. Even though it's chopping, it's fairly directional within the chop. And the no pullbacks is tough for me because I like a pullback into a fill. And then, like, you know, we go up to VWAP and we come back down and slap 80. I think that gets a little heavier, no? Feels like it probably does to me, at least. Now it's like, on a normal day, I would probably take this point of control test, to be honest. It might still work. They ran it by a point. Because you can like give it like 7 points basically of risk. Let's see what happens here. Giving it 8 points. Got a little bit of selling going on. Looking for a little bit more of a slap. Point of control probably plays. Going off the bottom of the range. Not the true bottom of the extremes, but more of the actual, like, body of the range. IB is set in 3.5 minutes. They got a big block. 800 block at 29. Sitting on point of control. I get filled. I'm gonna go and move this break even. There's my 5 points for the break even move anyways. Don't really want us to sweep that prior low. I think it could get ugly. So I'm break even. My risk is off for this trade. I either run up or I don't. I really want to pull this up because if we flip this thing green, it's gonna push a little bit. And I did this yesterday and I kind of regretted it, but I think this looks okay. Assuming we get the momentum and I don't just get a break even stop, which is probably more likely given the fact it's 2 points away. But we'll see how this candle closes. We're sitting on point of control. And I'm very close to getting stopped out break even. Very, very close. 2 ticks away. Break evened. It ran up. I took what? I took 3 ticks of drawdown, and it ran up 5 points or something. Maybe 7 points total. Would not have ever hit my full 10-pointer. The outcome is the same no matter what. I take a break even there, whether I pull it up or not. Never ran up to 10 points. Never did anything. Good try. Good entry. I'm not going to complain about the entry. 2 ticks of drawdown on an entry is great. It's just like, we just don't have any, there's no oomph. And I'm not willing to, at that entry, I'm not willing to open that up. I think it's a pretty solid point of invalidation, to be honest. I would not be shocked to see us go to VWAP either. It just feels like the type of day where kind of feels like a lot of break evens and you finally catch like a little bit of a momentum play kind of day. So base hit, or excuse me, break even. Not even a base hit, break even. 3 ticks of drawdown. Ran up 7 points. My targets are normally 10 points. I had pulled it up to 15 in case we did pop that candle green. Neither one hit, so it's a scratch. Nothing happens. On to the next. See if anything better can happen. Just a reminder, chat. I'm live every day, Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, except for the rest of the week because of the holiday. I'll be back Monday morning at market open for a new year of trading. Maybe on Friday. I might be back on Friday. It's gonna be a come and see kind of situation. I don't know if I'm here Friday or not, but I'll be back in 2026 after today. At 8:30, market open. Live every day. It's obviously free to watch. So make sure you subscribe. Discord is free. It's linked down below. I'm trading 20 of the 50K Apex funded accounts. Currently, they're 90% off with code TBM. So yeah, I will be using Tradester in 2026. That's exciting. If I had not taken the break-even stop, I would have experienced some green to red, which is no fun. So I'm glad I took the break-even. You're streaming January 5th? Yeah, either the second or the 5th. I'm not sure on the second, for sure the 5th. 100% the 5th, maybe the second. Oh, baby, we're in slow-mo right now. Look at these 1-minute candles. Yeah, a little bit of a snoozer right now. Tomorrow, chat, the holiday schedule is that tomorrow the market is open. Volume will probably be terrible. I will not be trading it. I will not look at charts. Obviously, you do what you want to do, but don't spoil your holiday with a bad decision of trading. Thursday, the 1st, market is fully closed, and it's back open Thursday night at 5 into Friday, full day Friday. Matt, if you end the stream now, we get 200-point breakdown. Yeah, you're probably right. Is silver still going crazy, chat? Should Friday volume be decent? Friday after a holiday, probably not, but Monday it will be. I imagine most people just take the Friday off. Like you probably get the 30th and 31st off, or 31st and 1st off. Most people will probably just take Friday and end up with a 5-day weekend or whatever that is. similar to last week. All right, Chad, I'm going to call it here. We're not doing anything. We've been sitting here for 30 minutes. In like a 10-point range for like 30 minutes, basically. So, that's a no-go for me. I don't enjoy that. Good luck, everybody. Be smart, be patient. No stream tomorrow or the 1st. We'll see you maybe the 2nd, for sure the 5th. I hope you all have a great New Year's Eve. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Use an Uber or stay at home. But celebrate and have a good time with your friends and your family. Enjoy your time off, chat. Don't think about the markets. They're going to be here when you come back, and they're going to be even better. So don't force stuff during a holiday. Don't think about it. Just enjoy your life. Live a little. Have fun. And then, you know, Friday or Monday comes around, we lock back in. And we're going to have a great 2026. I can promise you that. So good luck, everybody. Be safe. Be safe the rest of the day. Trading, if you're going to trade. This was a fun year, and I'm excited for next year. So we'll see you then. Have a great one. Peace, everybody.
He's sharp as a tack. He's got his eyes on the Nasdaq. Ain't no looking back. He wakes up every morning sipping on that coffee black. Trading numbers on his screen, yeah, he's got that knack. He's got his finger on the pulse, knowing when to buy or sell. He's making moves all day, making his portfolio well. From the open bell to the closing bell, he's ringing that cash register. With every trade he makes, he's getting closer to his treasure. He's a Nasdaq cowboy, riding that market wave. TBM ain't afraid to take risks. He's got money to save. He's catching those highs, dodging them lows, making his name. TBM Nasdaq, king of the Nasdaq, playing his own game.